the dry and desolate Nazca Plateau in southern Peru. This is one of the driest places on Earth. And for thousands of years, it has hidden a giant secret, etched into the earth. Giant geometric shapes spread over hundreds of square kilometers. Mysterious, straight lines stretching for kilometers. And giant animal figures visible only from the sky. A spider, a monkey, a hummingbird. Around 2,000 years ago, why did the Nazca people create these massive geoglyphs? And more importantly, if the people who made them couldn't see them, who are they drawn for? The existence of the Nazca Lines was unknown to the modern world until commercial flights began in the 1920s. When pilots reported seeing massive drawings in the middle of the desert, some over 300 meters long, nobody wanted to believe them, because these drawings meant only one thing. The ancient Nazca culture, thousands of years before the invention of the airplane, had accounted for something to be viewed from the sky. But how? How could they draw these massive figures with such perfect proportion using simple tools and from ground level? This required more than just simple mathematics. Some researchers claim that the Nazca people might have used primitive hot air balloons to direct the drawings from the air. But no concrete archaeological evidence has been found to support this theory. And it's at this very point that the most provocative theory comes into play. If the Nazca people couldn't ascend to see these drawings, perhaps these drawings were for those who were already on high. Theorists like Erich von Däniken, famous for his book Chariots of the Gods, presented Nazca as the strongest evidence for the ancient astronaut theory. According to him, these giant geometric shapes and kilometers-long straight lines were actually a landing strip, an airport for alien ships. Were the giant animal figures in the desert monkey, spider, lizard, a welcoming message or a navigation sign for the gods coming from the sky? Did that strange humanoid figure etched into a hill, known as the astronaut, really depict a visitor wearing a helmet? However, the scientific community is skeptical of this runway theory, because the soft desert soil where these lines were drawn is not structured to support the landing weight and thrust of a spaceship. So, if it wasn't an airport, what was it? Modern archaeologists believe the answer lies in the sky, but in a different way. Some lines and figures align with specific constellations and solstice dates. This suggests that Nazca might be an astronomical calendar, a celestial clock used to determine farming and planting times. An even more interesting theory is that it's related to water rituals. For the Nazca people living in this arid land, water was life. It's believed these lines were giant prayers to the gods to bring rain and water, sacred pathways, labyrinths for walking. So, these drawings were not a runway for aliens, but a giant ritual area made to capture the sky's attention, inviting the gods to Earth. The Nazca people vanished, but their messages are still etched in the earth. And we, in the 21st century, are still trying to fully decipher that message. Perhaps the answer is much simpler than we think. Perhaps they just did not want to be forgotten. These discoveries, your thoughts and theories about, share with us in the comments. See you in a new mystery. Thank you for watching.